Good morning. I notice on the internet that there's a great interest in the name of God. Given that God's name is in the scriptures over 6,800 times, it's nice to see it, especially outside the organisation of Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, the controversy is over the pronunciation of the name. Some favour Yehowah, some Yehowah, and others are closer to Yahweh. So we can't say for definite how to pronounce it, but is there something more important than the pronunciation? If we have a look at Exodus chapter 9, and here God is talking to Pharaoh of Egypt in verse 16, and he says this: "For this purpose I have raised you up to show you my power, so that my name may be proclaimed in all the earth." And it was. We know that some years later, Rahab, who lived in Jericho, a long way from Egypt, knew of the exploits of this God Jehovah. And she knew that he had taken the Israelites through the sea on dry land and had seen them through the desert safely. So we note in this example then that God's reputation, his character, and what he was able to do was associated with his name. In Numbers chapter 6, we have here, and I'll quote from the Jerusalem Bible, God asked Moses to bless the Israelites in this way: "May Yahweh bless you and keep you. May Yahweh let his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May Yahweh uncover his face to you and bring you peace." Verse 27. This is how they are to call down my name on the sons of Israel, and I will bless them. So his name was associated with blessings, with peace, with graciousness. We know that the Israelites proved false to God's name, which is why when Jesus came to earth and at the end of his life, he's praying to his Father and he says this, chapter 17 and verse 6 of John: "I have manifested your name to the people whom you've given me out of the world." So how did Jesus make God's name known? In verse 25 he says, "O righteous Father, even though the world does not know you, I know you, and these know that you have sent me." So it was God's character, his kindness, his gentleness, his love for mankind that was shown, and everything that Jesus knew about his Father, he made known to his apostles. And that's why in the next verse he says, "I made known to them your name," or I can add his reputation and what he is, his character, "and I will continue to make it known, that the love with which you have loved me may be in them and I in them." So if we bear God's name, however we pronounce it, let us prove faithful to that name and stick to the way of life that Jesus explained to us was the way the Father wanted us to go. And in that way, we will have God's blessing and his peace and his graciousness. So God bless you and take care.